I know a star when I see one.
Stop.
Okay? I know a star when I see one, and this guy's a star. He's gonna be in the pictures. Like, I like this. But it doesn't look like it's in his mouth, right? With the microphone?
Not yet.
Okay. We'll let
Yesterday, someone put a microphone and they had a person holding it up and it actually went into my mouth. It was pretty fucking brutal. I was coughing and then it went in and I was like, I almost coughed up.
I'm not a litigious person, but that feels like a hate crime.
It was too far.
Can we just open with, I have a lot to ask you about. Okay. What can't you talk about?
Pretty much most things. In fact, the whole intro needs to be cut. So. I think we start over right here.
I feel like this is going to end up being like a 10-second clip.
Yeah, there's a good we'll get like 5 or 6 good seconds usually with me.
Yeah.
I think we can just like do a couple shots where my hat's changing, different angles.
The continuity is going to be, that is the worst thing. Is that we have to cut so much stuff out because every episode I'll like bring up like the Epstein list and like Diddy parties and stuff like that. And my podcast.
And you were there, right? At one of the Diddy parties?
Every party. Actually, how dare you bring this up? I'm actually shaking with rage. I was never invited to one.
Really?
Yeah, look, I'm in white. Look, I'm dressed. I'm ready at any moment. I'm ready.
What happened?
Was never invited. Also was rejected from Scientology. These are my superhero
You actually tried?
Mm-hmm. When I first moved here.
Weren't
interested. Like? It was a hard pass.
They just said no?
You know how rough it is to get rejected by my parents, whatever, didn't get their approval. For a cult to not accept you.
What was the angle? You're like, okay, I'll make it big in the movies.
You
were ready to do anything.
The housing and the buffet.
Okay.
You must go.
Right.
But not one of these like ambush things. Like don't do it like just go for real. Stop ambushing the Scientology Center, you guys.
So you're still with them, basically.
I'm a fan. I'm just a fan. That's all I can really be at this point. I think I have Stockholm Syndrome with them. I'm just a fan of their work. Like, you know how hard it is to pull off Scientology?
Yeah.
For no one to have been like, guys, should we just call it?
Well, L. Ron Hubbard, he was a master poet, and that's part of the thing.
He's the most prolific writer ever, or just science fiction writer?
Both. Yeah.
I don't like being rejected by,
I'm used to it. I'm way past being worried about rejection. It's basically like I have the same amount of, my music gets released, about 2% of it, and I would say 98% of my body of work will never see daylight, and I have a 98 or even 99 rejection rate. So I'm used to it. Pretty much the world.
Well, it's funny you say that because you know Howie Mandel?
Yeah.
The comic.
Wait, is he the bald dude?
Yes.
Okay.
He was talking about like playing as a stand-up comic, like playing Radio City Music Hall in New York, and like it's like one of the biggest deals for us because it's just like a
classic venue,
iconic.
The Beatles played.
Exactly. Your name is on the marquee. You sell out 6,000 seats. He's like, you sell it out until you realize, it's like the best news ever until you realize 8 million people walk by and went, no thanks. Like, oh, you got 12 million downloads? Oh, so only 5,900,000,000 didn't download it? Cool.
I know, it's the thing. It's part of it. You have to have very thick skin, but also there's something kind of fun about the rejection. That's what makes it so special, too. Like, whatever we do, whatever we give to the world, if people don't like it, it makes the people that do like it that much more engaged. So.
Well, your new album is #1 in Mexico. What more do you want?
Numero uno.
What more do you want?
I know. It'd be nice if it charted in the top 500 in America. But I'll take Mexico any day over America. And it's not America, it's the U.S. because we call it America, but there's Central America.
Oh, did we buy it?
South America. We can't really call it America. We think we're America. We stole the land, and then we basically took the name and claimed it. So you know how that old chestnut
Do you need
goes.
to do a land acknowledgement before we
No, but I've been apologizing on behalf of all the pinchy gringos. And if anybody here is listening, I don't know if you know this, but I've been living in Mexico City for the last month. And
Can I say something sincere? Yeah. Mexico City is the most beautiful city I've ever seen.
It is f***ing epic.
It is. It looks like a Lego dreamgasm.
They're thinking Mexico and they're like Cancun, Tulum, and it's Mexico's mainland. You go in where it actually is. Best street art in the world, best food in the world.
The best stem cells. Everyone I know goes over to Tijuana, by the way, for dental work and stem cells.
Really? Mm-hmm. And you did the stem cell thing, right?
No.
I thought you did. You were saying.
No, I wish no one asks. No one invites me. I didn't get invited to Epstein Island for the adrenochrome. This is all just.
You think they did the adrenochrome?
Scrubbing and lasering. I think it's. Do you really want to know what I think?
I do.
I mean, it's not like.
I'm asking. Now I'm interviewing you.
Yeah. But
I want to know about the adrenochrome and what you know.
There was like a circumcision facial where there was like circumcision cells going into facials.
Okay, and you did that.
No,
well, you did
no,
at least the
stop.
salmon semen, right?
I have.
Because I always do that one.
Really, from the jump.
Oh
Did
my
you
God.
procure the salmon semen yourself?
No.
Oh.
But I actually have captured a lot of salmon with my bare hands because I grew up in Alaska. So I would always go out to the main spot right in front of the lake. It's a family home. And I would basically take the eggs from the salmon and I would shoot it right into my mouth. But I never did the salmon semen personally. I put it on my face, but I don't collect it.
Is this what you attribute your just voluptuous mustache to?
It's genetics.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And what are your genetics?
I found out that I'm actually
ancestry?
72% Mexican, so this is kind of a big deal
How
for
do
me.
you get to 72?
I don't know. It's just because I had multiple family members that were also Mexican.
Like, I know, but how do you get to 72?
I'm not sure.
Was one like
I'm
a
not really.
dwarf?
No, it's basically like a grandma on one side had a little bit, a grandma on another side had a lot.
Okay.
And so it's a mix. But I'm a mixture of Mexican and Polish. So
Whoa.
yeah, I'm very at home in Eastern Europe, anywhere from all the way from former USSR to Yugoslavia. That's my people.
Where do you stand on clones?
Clones. I'm actually a big fan.
No,
so,
as in I think you're almost ready for one.
yeah, I was actually thinking about this because growing up, I was a big fan of Dr. Evil, and he got a clone.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like the whole bias against clones, it's something about it just seems so forced. The hate is so forced.
Yeah.
But, I mean, come on. People are cloning their pets. Why can't we clone
Like
humans?
it's like why
You know they're cloning people,
you
too.
Can
It
also
happens.
you can also identify as many things. Why can't I identify as identical twins if I want?
Right. I always say that.
Why can't I identify as two people? I feel
That's
like,
crazy you said that because I literally always say that.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
Really?
Well,
Oh, 'cause of
no.
your
Wait,
alter
you're
ego?
talking about identifying as multiple humans? Because when I made this album, a big part of my experience was Oliver the artist, Oliver the producer, and then Oliver the human. And so actually, I talk about myself in third person a lot just to be able to explain
that's
the
healthy.
different dynamics. But I don't have an identity crisis. I feel very lucky that I know I'm one person, but there is a lot of different avenues as we find in ourselves. And I know that the different ones need to understand their rules and their boundaries so that I can maximize on
They
efficiency.
say the most successful artists, especially in music, are able to separate themselves from their stage presence.
Right. Well, I talk about myself in third person all the time. I'm like, we got to get Oliver to do this. We got to get because then you're basically just the writer for Oliver.
And you should also, for sure, do NDAs if you do that.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Why is that?
It's talking in third person. I think it gets a bad rap. Do you remember when like Lauryn Hill's the best artist on earth, and everyone was like, She's still. By the way, fair. She'll say, well, Miss Hill thinks this, and that's when everyone decided she went crazy. I'm like, I feel like that's healthy to separate Lauren from Miss Hill.
Well, yeah, because she is a very different person from the one who goes on the stage. Presumably, I don't know her personally, but one can imagine.
You're very humble for someone who has the #1 album in Mexico.
Thank you.
And has a new documentary out about going to Antarctica.
Yep. I wish, first of all, I want to thank you for coming. I'm sad you missed the film, but just you coming means the world, so thank you.
It was such a blast to come. I got to come to the screening.
You came for like 10 minutes, right?
No. You started about an hour and a half late. Yeah. So I know Antarctica doesn't have time zones.
I was editing the documentary in the car.
Sure,
I don't know if you noticed, I edited it all myself. You didn't see it, but
Sure.
it's a labor of love, and I'm not really good with deliverables.
No, it's ready when it's ready.
I was exporting out. I'm like, we can give him another 15 minutes. We got a 32-minute export.
I have the video of him pulling it up on his laptop in the movie theater, and everyone had to watch on the laptop.
It was bad. Well, the screens malfunctioned, so I had to play it on my laptop. But people kind of just gathered around. There was about 4 or 5 of us.
It was like sitting around a fireplace watching. But you did it in a theater that used to be the black and white theater, you know? It was like only film. Like I was like, how is he even going to play
Yeah,
this?
we had to print it to film as well.
Okay, so when I think about you, like what artists do you like being compared to in terms of like your DNA?
Actually, they're not musicians. I'm more interested to be connected to performance artists.
My thing.
So that's my thing.
No,
that can't
you're not
be-
going to come into my
No,
home.
you're not gonna come
and
on
do
my show.
thing.
You're
not
on
gonna
my
come-
show now.
You're not going to be my
You
host.
see this?
You're not.
That's the #1 album in Mexico.
Yeah, but guess
You're on
what?
my show
All right,
now.
he didn't even bother to kill the black framing.
Wait,
so.
this is the wrong version of the album cover. This is the first one that I released, but this
Yeah,
is not
good.
the one
Blast
that came
it out. This is the real #1 one.
Actually, I kinda
Get
like
it
it
in the
more.
rotation. Yeah, I think you
good.
made a mistake.
Well,
This is good. 82. Why 82 on the plane?
oh, that's how many countries I went to make the album. Yeah.
That's a lot of countries.
Well, it was a epic odyssey. I went for 2 years, and instead of recording the music in a studio in LA where it's $2,200 a day, plus if you go overtime, more fees, then an engineer that's $700. We're talking about an average about $3,000 to $3,500, and for that amount, I can fly all the way to anywhere in the world and stay in a hotel for about 5 days, make 5 songs, and fly
I
back.
have a question for you, Oliver.
Yeah, I don't fly first class if that's the question.
Do you need to borrow some money?
I thought you were gonna say deodorant.
No, don't do that.
Okay.
Also, okay, 82.
Wait, don't share deodorant with other people?
Serious question.
Yeah.
What are you running from?
Me? That's
82
what they ask.
cities?
Yeah. Oh man, I'm
The
living.
Tom Segura of music?
Who's Tom Segura?
Clip it.
What's
He's
Tom
a
Segura?
stand-up comic, Tom Segura.
And what does he do?
He does jokes on stage.
And he travels?
He has a podcast called, have you been on it? Your Mom's House. And one with Bert Kreischer, Two Bears, One Cave.
Bert Kreischer.
And he performs in Spanish in South America.
God.
Is that still happening?
Okay, now I like this guy. And
Yeah.
what was the other guy? Bert Chrysler?
Kreischer.
Wait, so is that the guy who's always like shirtless?
Yes.
Okay, I think
Yes.
I've seen him. I don't know
Yes.
about the other guy.
You'll give it a goog.
So everyone who asked that question, what are you running from? I feel bad.
Why?
Why? Because
Or what are you running towards?
Well, no. For me, I've redefined my version of success. So for you, it's this, by the way, beautiful home. I'm so inspired. It's so epic. I'm so happy for you. But I feel bad for you. You've locked yourself into this prison here.
Mm-hmm.
And for me, I found that I lived in the 4-story house. I had all the cars.
4-story?
Yeah. And I had, listen to this. My closet was a store, everything color coded. I had 3 TVs in my room. You know, the whole, just basics. I'm sure you have 4, but.
None of these are basics.
But
None
what
of
I'm
these
getting at is that was what I was told was the dream. I was
By
sold
who?
this-
By
the-
who? By which athlete? By Chris Paul? Who told you 4 TVs in a room
It was Logan Paul.
is
who said
normal?
it.
This is, you like grew up on MTV Cribs. That's right.
Well, I definitely grew up on MTV Cribs. What about the deodorant thing? Do you have any? Because I'm actually didn't. I lost mine.
I can give you, I have some baby wipes. I'm big on wiping instead of, because deodorant just adds, why are you being sexy? Why are you being sexy? Why are you being sexual?
I just smelled my own
That was
stank.
Did you
I
just
was
get
like,
turned on by your
no,
own
I was
BO?
like, this is bad. I hope you. I'm glad you're there because I wouldn't want you any
human
closer.
separated from the alter ego and got turned on by. So
I was like, God damn, I look good right now.
I think it's better to wipe instead of put
Right.
on deodorant. Deodorant just makes you sweat more.
I don't really wear it. I try to put it on at least 2 times a month, and then hopefully that coats it for the rest
You know
of
what
the
the
month.
musicians really do?
What do they do?
They get
Tell
that
me.
aluminum stick,
Right.
and they put it on their hands so that they don't sweat.
Really, I haven't heard that.
I got it when I first started doing like theaters and stuff. I would go to dermatologists because I was gonna get Botox in my armpits to make you not sweat, and I was like
Crazy.
all ready to do it. And
Did you
then-
do that? Because I actually did.
And what happened?
It didn't work.
Well, they told
I'm
me that
still
the
sweating more than ever.
The sweat has to come out a different place, and
Right.
it's usually
Okay, so I'm glad you didn't do that.
Mm.
Because for me, it definitely comes out in the area, and it's very stanky.
Does it? Do you what do you do to combat
We're gonna have to
it?
cut that out.
Saving time is my first priority in health because I'm not stressing out with decision fatigue. I have identified that my love language is taking decisions off my plate. Chris and I talked about this. When he's like, "Where do you want to eat?" I'm like, "I'm single now, so I guess I'll do whatever I want because you just asked me to make a decision." And I fully cannot. So I'm so like Huel has been my decision energy conservation life hack for a while now. But we have to talk about fiber, okay? How much fiber are you getting over there? Not protein, not calories, but that's so 90s. Fiber, right? I am someone that sleeps on fiber every now and then. I mean, there's been a couple days where I just ate these like sushi candies that are like candy, but they look like sushis. I don't feel like they are giving me the fiber that is required, but Huel is an easy fix for my bad decisions when I'm not drinking Huel, okay? It's one of the simplest ways that I have found to stay consistent when life gets chaotic, to get your fiber, to get your protein. On the days that I'm running out the door, I grab a Huel. I always want to say fuel because I'm in a place in life where I say food is fuel because food is like, who has time for that? You know? That's how I get my son to eat stuff. It's you gotta fill up on fuel. Huel, Black Edition, ready to drink. It is a complete meal, 35 grams of protein, 27 essential vitamins and minerals, no artificial sweeteners, colors, flavors. It's gluten-free, under $5 a meal. It also gives you 7 grams of fiber, which honestly, like, game changer, add to cart. And Huel has a limited time offer. Get Huel today with my exclusive offer of 15% off online with my code Whitney at Huel.com/Whitney. New customers only. Thank you to Huel for partnering and supporting our show. I love you. Thank you for keeping me alive. Support for today's episode comes from Square, which is basically the system behind all of the local businesses that I'm obsessed with. Like, you know when you tap to pay somewhere and it feels like you're in the future. The experience is smooth, it's fast, or whether it's a cafe, salon, boutique, food spot, businesses that use Square always seem just more put together, more chill. What I like is that Square is not just one little payment machine. It's a connected platform that helps businesses take payments, manage inventory, run payroll, send invoices, and keep track of everything from one place. I have done it. We use it for the merch. If I can do it, anyone can do it. It includes hardware that works in person, on-the-go software for staff and customer insights, and banking tools like Square Checking, which helps sellers access money quickly. It is built to make running a business feel like less chaos and less of a nightmare. So you can just worry about your HR issues instead. Works whether you're just starting out, running one location, growing into something bigger. No complicated setup, no rigmarole. You know it. You know what to do. If you're starting a business or running one that deserves better tools, Square helps you sell, manage, and grow without slowing down. Right now, you can get up to $200 off Square hardware at square.com/go/Whitney. That's Square, SQUARE.com/GO/Whitney. Run your business smarter with Square. If I go into a business and I don't see Square, I'll turn this car around.
The main point I was trying to make was I redefined my version of success. And it was not more followers, more likes, more money, more commas in a bank account. It was actually, I learned my version of success. And this isn't for everyone, but for me, it's freedom. And the freedom to be able to say, I want to do this, I don't want to do this, or f*** off. And that's really the dream for me. So it's not running from anything. There's so much beautiful parts of the world. There's so many incredible people, so much beautiful cultures just to connect with. So I know it's corny and it sounds so lame, but I redefine it and creating a new option for people. It's like, okay, what does the dream look like? It's like, well, we're shoved down our throats this idea. But for me, I was like, I don't know. When I had all of that and I wasn't happy, because not like you're unhappy all the time, but when you have those moments of unhappy and you have it all, you're like, something must be seriously wrong with me if I'm not happy right now. And you're like, well, happy is an internal thing. And I have one carry-on suitcase that all my clothes fits on. I have like 6 pairs of underwear, maybe 5. Sometimes I lose them. And then I have a backpack with a computer, a microphone, and a $150 interface that I recorded my whole album on. I have never been happier. I have never had a more beautiful existence. I've never connected more with people. I was off the internet for 2 years and just connected people like, what happened to Oliver Tree? It's like, bruh, the dude is in Afghanistan right now. The guy is traveling around and spending time living with the tribe.
Dude,
in
Beyonce,
Africa.
we don't hear from her for 2 years.
Right.
You know what I mean? And then she drops something in the middle of the night and it's just like, boom. It's like the great artists go off and change and grow. And what I'm hearing, sorry to be so serious, is like most...
Be as serious as you can be.
Most people that tour, if so, I just can't make eye contact with you. I just have to look at like this way. No, I can't. Can you put the hat back?
Yeah, I got
Can you do that bit again? Yeah, thank you. And then I have questions about keeping the sticker on. Like, are we still doing that?
Oh, we always
always do it, but can I do it?
Of course.
No, it's a little
All that
boomer.
means is that the hat is in good condition.
Okay.
This is actually the first time I worn this, so.
Mm-hmm. Did you get that at the airport when you came in? Like, I love you travel.
I flew in from Mexico. I was like, that one will do.
You travel so much, all your clothes are just from Hudson News. What are you
I love
wearing?
Hudson News.
Dude,
I actually love it. It's super underrated.
No, dude. I
don't think anyone knows what that is because people aren't going to the airport like
Dude,
that.
my thing is Easter eggs. I don't want
Wait,
anyone,
what did you do for Easter?
I don't want anyone to get what we're doing. They have to figure it out on Reddit.
They have to Google it
What
all.
was Hudson News? What
They
does
have
that
to-
mean?
right.
Yeah.
They have to
I want you guys
decode
to figure it out.
with
That's it.
ChatGPT.
This is verbal hieroglyphics.
I like
You
it.
can't just give people a conversation that makes sense.
That would be pointless.
Pointless.
How would you want them to, what are they, they're
In
not going to
what
be able to
world?
follow along.
Yeah. Otherwise, you're just, dead in the water. It's the idea is to confuse. It's like confounding the enemy. You need to confuse the listener, confuse
Right,
the
and
viewer.
the listener is the true enemy.
Are you out there making sense?
What?
Are you out there making sense?
Not me.
Okay, good.
But think about this. Like, when I always look at the listener, the audience, that's the enemy. That's who I'm trying to get right at the jugular.
That's why in
I go
stand-up we
straight
call
for
it you kill, you destroy.
Right.
Like, it's very violent.
And right now, what a moment to be in LA for comedy. This is like the craziest week ever.
Oh, because
I was
the
going
Netflix.
out.
Oh, what happened last night? Did you go to the comedy store? Dude, stop drinking the Prime Energy drinks because he texted me at 1 a.m. He's like, I'm headed to the comedy store. Are you there? I'm like, again, I know Antarctica doesn't have time zones, but it's 1 in the morning.
I go to bed at 5 to 8 a.m. Last night I got to bed at 5:30. That was an early night for me. And this is actually serious. Like, this is when I actually go to bed. So
This is like legit artist thing. So what goes on between like 2 a.m. to 5:30 a.m.?
those are the best times.
Sobbing.
That's the only time I get for me. So last night it was at the comedy
You know
club.
what that's called?
What is it?
Sleep revenge.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm aging rapidly. I haven't slept more than 5 hours in the last 2 months. But I can't. I just wake up and I'm like fight or flight. I'm like, post. I'm like going deep into
May
the
I?
inner.
May I?
I love AI.
Also, really
I'm
quick.
so glad you brought it up. I want to talk about it for the rest of the podcast.
Dude, okay. By the way, let's just quit it and have the rest of the podcast be
Can
AI.
we just do the rest of it in AI?
If am I AI? Please tell. Don't.
You look AI. You're looking good right now.
Thank
You're
you
looking
so
fully
much.
AI.
If I'm not AI, I'm gonna be so bummed. Sleeping. I don't know what losers can sleep 8 hours, but like keep wasting your life away with this sleeping 8 hours. Who has time to sleep for 8 hours? If you could fall asleep,
You know who it is? Is the people who play video games.
you're the
Same
most
people.
useless, like non-functional to the not helpful.
Right.
You know, people that just get on planes and pass out. I'm like, you're
Oh
in the
my
sky.
Yeah.
And you're relaxed.
And you got the view of a lifetime. Our great-great-great-grandfathers and grandmothers would have killed for this, and you're over there snoozing.
You
It's a
have
snooze
no
fest?
fears, no insecurity, nothing. It's soothing to you to be flying through the air.
Oh,
Like,
it is,
you
for
are
sure, for me.
such a parasite.
You're talking about me now. And I am a bit of a parasite. I was like, you can't kill me. I'm just...
I don't buy that we have to sleep 8 hours. It's you sleep in increments that work for you.
I have the gene. I did the test. Did you do the test?
What gene?
You only need to sleep 4 to 5 hours.
The MF.
It's the MF-DIM.
Yeah.
Do you know about this gene though?
Yeah. It's
I don't know the name of
gene,
it, but
right?
I did the test.
Yeah.
I just was like, I was doing before I travel abroad, and when I come back, I try to do stool samples, blood samples, whatever,
All
make
of
sure
it.
I'm all good.
To sell on your
one
merch
time-
site?
Well, I hadn't thought of that. But I have had some experiences traveling where I one time got this thing, I believe it's called HP pylori, where I consumed food with fecal matter abroad, and I ended up getting a crazy ulcer from it. And I had basically I was on the way to the airport, and I was feeling very ill, and I get to the airport, and I'm just throwing up and diarrheaing black liquid, just straight. It looked like black water. Okay. And then I get onto the airplane, I'm like, all right, I should be good. And I get on the airplane, I'm like, and then I like literally start projectile vomiting on the wall of the airplane. They're taxiing out, and they turn the plane around. They're like, we have an ambulance waiting for you. I was like, ambulance? I got to play a show. It was the beginning of a tour. And basically they said you can either go in the ambulance or you can go get a doctor's note, and then you can come back tomorrow and catch the flight. And I was like, all right, cool. So then I leave, I get the thing. And anyways, my main point is I lost 1/3 of the blood in my body, and then I had to do the whole tour. My foot was already destroyed. And so I did the whole tour in a wheelchair. And that's the level that they expect from artists, the pressure that's on an artist. And people don't think about it. They're like, oh my God, he canceled a show. I canceled one show that whole tour so I could get the colonoscopy and endoscopy at the same time. But they found that there was a super severe ulcer in my stomach, and I had lost over 1/3 of the blood in my body. And what happens when you lose that much blood is you're not getting oxygen to your lungs because there's not enough blood in your body. So my grandfather died of emphysema. I'm like, I think I might have it. I got inhalers and all this stuff. I thought I had maybe asthma or something like that. And then, turns out
this is so weird because I mean, we can cut this out if you want, but I did get a text where you just one day you're like, I really don't want to play this show tonight. That wasn't the same one.
It wasn't that one.
Oh, okay.
It was a separate
You're like,
one.
I just want to cancel. Like, what do I say?
I didn't say that. Are you thinking of someone else?
Yes.
Who? What other
Someone
musicians that look
else.
like this that you thought it was?
The other one.
Okay.
Yeah.
But anyways, I'm lucky to be alive. I get out of bed every day, and I'm just
Do you think this
grateful.
had to do with your immune system being suppressed from traveling?
No. It was from eating fecal matter
Oh,
in food.
right. But I mean, but you don't think you could eat fecal matter
I think
like
my immune system
every now and then?
is stronger than ever.
Because of it.
Yes.
Yeah.
And Steve-O, who is a dear friend, one of my favorite people in the entire
Steve-O, the best.
fucking universe, he grew up traveling, and he would always brush his teeth with the sink water, and he built a very strong gut biome. And that's who I go to for all of my health tips.
Okay.
He's a fucking legend.
Can you imagine him and him and RFK podcasting together?
Oh my God. He calls me. One time he called me. He's like, Oliver, you gotta see me crash a smart car into the wall in the LA River. I was like, I'm there, bro. Tell me where to go. I drove my G-Wagon into the fucking LA River. I parked it, and the fucking water's pouring through.
Dude, last time I saw Steve-O, I was in Tennessee, where I was at Luke Bryan's house, and this is when Steve-O just moved to Tennessee, and I was like, dude, come by. They're having like a pig barbecue or something. And he shows up, and his face is just kind of like bleeding. He's always bleeding.
Steve-O?
Steve-O.
I haven't seen that.
Oh, yeah?
He bleeds out a lot?
Yeah, well, he just was bleeding. There's always a bruise or a bandage or
That's
something.
true.
You know what I mean? Yeah. It was like, he's like markers from maybe getting breast implants.
Right.
Like,
I know he went
Sharpie
down that
marks.
path, yeah.
And so he shows up and he's kind of bleeding. But it's like Steve-O, so you're like, don't think about it. And he's got his dog, and we're like talking. And I was like, do you need something for your face? He's like, oh, no, I just tattooed a dick on it. And we're like, there's nothing else that's not a weird sentence.
I know. That's
Steve-O.
literally the guy. If you know him, you're lucky because he's
the
a
best.
special soul.
Truly the best.
But I wanted to say about the comedy moment. This is such a crazy one. So you were at the Comedy Store last night?
Mm-hmm. But I
What
left
did
at
you
like
see?
10.
Okay.
Who did I see?
Yeah. What was the vibe?
What do you mean?
Did you watch someone perform or you went in and went out? I'm confused what you're doing there. Are you just hanging out?
No, I work there.
You
I'm a
worked there.
comedian.
I didn't know that.
I
Wait, so I thought you were an actress.
I do stand-up, so I was performing
Okay.
there.
Didn't you do what was that big movie you did? Was it Sleepless in Seattle?
I did not do Sleepless
Or it was
in
what's the
Seattle.
other one? Is the Tom Hanks one? About the message. Is the email one?
Wait, the Joe versus the Volcano, one of my favorite movies of all time.
Are you just plugging your favorite movies? Now I have no idea what you're talking about.
Amazon Prime. I think you can get it if you're a
Wait,
Prime
are you
member.
in this movie or
No,
something?
dude, it is my favorite movie.
What is the movie?
Dude, this is back when movies were like Oliver Tree adjacent, like when they had like surreal artists making movies, like big blockbuster movies. It's about Tom Hanks hates his job and he goes to I don't know, Hawaii or something on vacation. He falls into a volcano.
Really? Oh, that's amazing. That's the way I want to die.
Dude, yeah,
That's actually the way I want to die.
Antarctica
I know someone.
has a lot of volcanoes underneath. You weren't scared at all? Active ones.
I didn't see any of them. I've been to some active volcanoes though. I went to one in Guatemala, the best volcano in the fucking world. You have to drive up this thing that's like vertical. All the cars are falling down, going up the hill, and it's like you can hike it in 2 days, but you can drive up it in 4 hours between the transpo and everything from Antigua, the nearby city. But the best thing in the world, you see it at daytime, you're just seeing the ploofs of smoke, and then you go there at night, and it's literally just lava pouring down the thing. Have you seen one live active?
I don't.
You got up close?
Buy it.
You don't buy what?
No. I mean, I know dinosaurs might be real. Volcanoes, there's no way those are real.
I've seen it.
No, you haven't.
The reason why I dream to die in a volcano.
If you see a volcano, you didn't live to tell about it.
That's not true at all. Because I
I
knew.
said it, so how could it not
Well,
be?
depends.
Did YouTube demonetize us for false information? Didn't think so.
Well, we'll
I just
see.
got my $15.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that how much you're racking in?
They're in crypto.
I like.
I don't know the conversion
Are you
rate
doing ETH or what
at
are
this
you?
point. It's Trump coin.
Crazy. So I want to just say really quick on the topic of volcanoes. I knew a guy and he was part of a Central American country. His uncle was a traitor to the country, and they threw him into the fucking volcano
Who's
off
they?
of a helicopter.
Like a
The
non-binary
government.
person? Oh. The whole government threw him into a volcano?
There was like 3 people that ran the whole fucking
Did they
thing.
just push him?
They pushed him off the helicopter. I'm not joking. This is an actual story, and he named his son after his uncle. And I met the son. I know it's actually accurate stuff, but it was pretty wild because that's a hell of a way to go. And
How
if
do you
think of-
die exactly? Is it on? Do you have a heart
I think
attack
it's pretty
before?
slow.
I think you have a heart attack
I think
before.
you're in the thing and you're like, maybe
No.
a volcano wasn't a good way to go.
I think you have a heart attack first.
You think so?
Don't you think as
Or
you're
it's
going
maybe
down?
on impact, you're coming out of a helicopter. And I think it's so hot. I think it's like 70,000. I don't know how to measure it.
Wouldn't you be too? Can't you not get close enough to the volcano? Isn't the heat too much?
I don't think so. I'd have to look into it.
I mean,
I'm not sure if it's the best way to go, but it sounds like a really special way to go.
Did you see
How many
the-
people do you know died in a volcano?
A couple.
You knew someone
Yes.
specifically.
Yes. It's not. It's.
But you actually knew them.
No, I don't. I think people. Have you seen the documentary about the couple that
course.
from Inferno of Love?
Yes, I've seen Inferno of Love. And also, one of my favorite movies is by Werner Herzog that documents volcanoes around the world. It's called Into the Inferno. Mm-hmm. You know that one? That's why I go to sleep to every night.
Really?
I'm a big volcano guy.
You really are. Would you say that you
Love volcanoes? Yes.
but also are like a human volcano in a way?
I'm like spewing out garbage. I'm like a human cesspool, like just diarrhea out the
Like
mouth. Yeah.
explosive, just
Like a cockroach, you're like trying to squish me, and then like I multiply. Hair gets longer, your nose gets bigger.
If you felt stuck trying to lose weight, you are not alone. There's so much advice out there, so much bad advice, let me be clear, and it can be hard to know what is actually worth your time. That's why Weight Loss by Hers, H-E-R-S, is so interesting. Hers now offers an affordable range of FDA-approved GLP-1 medications, including the Wegovy pill and the Wegovy pen, designed to support you in reaching your goals. With Wegovy at Hers, you can lose up to 20% more of your body weight when combined with diet and exercise. That helps you regulate your appetite, eat less, and keep weight off. And one of the biggest conveniences here is that everything is 100% online. You connect with a licensed provider who determines if treatment is correct for you, and then if prescribed, your medication is delivered right to your door. No insurance necessary. It also goes beyond medication because Hers gives you access to 24/7 messaging with your care team, so you can be like, hey, you up? Ready to reach your goals? Visit forhers.com/Whitney to get personalized, affordable care that gets to you. That's forhers.com/Whitney for hers.com/Whitney. Weight loss by Hers is not available in all 50 states. Wegovy is a registered trademark of Novo Nordisk AS. To get started and learn more, including important safety information, Wegovy clinical study information and restrictions, visit forhers.com. I've been obsessed with OLIPOP in a way that is truly shocking. They didn't even send this, I don't think. Did they send the raspberry sherbet one? This is the only, it's like a My Little Pony, a can of My Little Pony. And the colors make me, you know how people have like crystals and that's like what makes them, like, OLIPOP is my like crystals. They make me so happy. The cans are so cute. You know what OLIPOP is. It's a soda that gives you the classic taste of the sodas that were like, bad news bears health-wise, but with a functional ingredient blend that actually supports digestive health. And right now, they have 2 new summer flavors. They've got the blackberry vanilla, which we finished them all. I had some teenagers over, family, on Sunday, so they drank all the blackberry vanilla, but I hid the raspberry. Is it sherbet? I mean, I just found out it wasn't Chester Drawers like 2 months ago. I can't take this on. Okay, it's fruity, it's refreshing, it's delicious. 30 calories, 6 grams of fiber, 2 grams of sugar. It feels like a seasonal treat without the baggage of like traditional soda, whatever. Blackberry vanilla is back from the flavor archives of people that apparently have been begging for it. And I get why. I'm obsessed. I mean, the orange is maybe my favorite. I go back and forth between the orange and the grape, but this is definitely my new favorite. The blackberry one I'm obsessed with as well. High in fiber, low sugar. It's a game changer. Why would you do anything else? Get a free can of OLIPOP. Buy any 2 cans of OLIPOP in store. We're going to pay you back for 1. Works on single cans of any flavor, any retailer. Go to drinkolipop.com/Whitney. OLIPOP is available in the soda aisle and with chilled beverages at thousands of retailers. Ooh, nationwide. Ooh, Walmart and Target. Look at me. Oh my God, I'm so young. All right, I have questions about your travels because, as I was trying to say before, I love that we both.
I don't like to talk about the travel stuff too.
Okay,
so
I don't want to. Trust me, I'm not interested.
What kind of questions? Because it's
my question. Well, because you were around penguins in your last documentary a lot. Penguins featured prominently.
For sure. Have you seen how far the poop shoots out?
Have you seen inside of their mouths?
No. They don't really let you get that close, but one time they crossed my path and I was about 2 feet away, which is a danger for the penguins. And I try to keep a distance. This is inside its mouth. That is a shark. That is a great white shark or a monkey shark.
That is a penguin's mouth.
No way. They have teeth like that?
Yes. It's a bunch of teeth that go backwards so that fish can't escape and swim out.
Who's bringing in? This is pretty high production value. This is dope. I love this because I'm like, okay, you guys clearly have a guy who goes and does all the research, but then I'm like, and then it stops there. Then they run out.
I just said, can you?
That's where the budget ends. Well, may I keep this?
You can have it. Yeah.
I'm gonna save this for later.
I figure. So I I think it's important that everybody knows that penguins, even though you were kind of harassing them a little bit.
I never harass penguins. I love penguins.
Okay.
But do you know about how far the poop shoots out?
I don't.
They actually started measuring it. It's like 25 feet was the record.
Okay.
It was 25 feet and I believe 6 inches.
Yeah. I mean, that feels like an evolutionary survival.
Well, it's crazy because this is an actual true story, but there was a scientist who was eating a sandwich and it hit him and then like, all right, we got to just see how far. So they started bringing out measuring sticks and ruling and just checking it out.
Oh, but, good use of the budget. Good line item.
That's kind of what's going on down there.
Good line item.
I don't know. You didn't see the doc, did you?
I did see it. I watched it today.
I don't know what version
you
had because it was so...
You
got an old fucking
There were some
version.
misspelled words on some
Well,
of the title cards.
I edited all myself, and every image made in it.
I think the word Tuesday is misspelled. Do you want me to tell you?
You have notes here? Should we pull?
No,
up the
I
notes?
don't have notes. I didn't want.
I'm so sad you saw that version of it because it's evolved so much.
I thought that was maybe on purpose. The misspelled words.
No, I'm actually one of the worst spellers ever. But they actually have a correlation.
I know what you meant.
Right. Well, if you knew the gist of it, then I'd got my job done. But there's no correlation between good spellers and intelligent beings, and I'm not either.
No, it just feels like it was done in a rush. Which is fine. The title cards are boring.
You saw an old version.
Okay.
I must have addressed that.
Yeah. I think so.
Can we write that down?
I'm sure you spell checked it, or had someone.
Well, Premiere Pro doesn't have spell check, so. Not at least the version I'm using. I'm using 2016.
I liked it. It's like an Easter egg.
Yeah, sure.
If you see it, you see it. You're like Taylor Swift. You put little.
Right. I actually get a lot of people say that.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people have actually.
I actually said that, and I mean it.
Really?
Yeah.
What else do you think I'm like? What would be your definition of me? How do you see me? I would be curious to know.
I honestly think of you. I love remixing like references into to explain someone. To me, you're like a remix of like Bjork,
Wow.
like David Bowie, Mickey Avalon, like
Not sure who that is.
we don't love. Oh.
Who is it?
I'll send.
I know Mickey Mouse. No correlation
I
there.
don't hate that either.
I kind of see myself as a Mickey guy, but not
know
Mickey.
what?
Whoever you said. What?
Mexican Mickey. We got to go to like Mexico
Right.
Disneyland and like see. Can you Google Mexico Disney or Mexico?
Yeah, pull
Mickey?
that up on the screen.
See what he looks like because I feel like he could have a Hitler mustache on his
Okay, we
forehead.
can't be going there.
No, it wasn't on your. This is not a
Are
Hitler
you
mustache.
talking about
your bangs are the Hitler mustache. It's like a giant one. But it's like if you know.
So
you know.
what? Now you're comparing me to Hitler?
No, I did not do that.
I was not expecting it to go
Not
there.
what just happened.
Right. So
No,
okay.
I just was trying to give him like a like reference point. You also give a little Dennis Rodman.
He's a hero of mine.
I'm not saying.
Yeah, he's a legend.
It's like by any means necessary, and I'm gonna be bedazzling you even when I don't have the ball.
He's a legend.
You also have maybe a little Stephen Wright, like Enigma energy.
Who's Stephen Wright?
He's one of the great stand-up comedians who did he started like one-liners.
Right. I'm a little offended you didn't say Fred Durst because he's kind of my main inspo. I don't know if you can see this, but this is all based on. I don't know. Am I leaving the camera now?
I don't know. Is that a KKK robe? Are you the Grand Wizard?
All right,
I knew
this
it.
is
I'm
actually
sorry.
not
I
where
just
I'm-
it's a
First
big
Hitler, then you're gonna
it's
go
a
with
big
KKK?
shirt. Like if the Grand Wizard
leave right
had
now.
like a white rapper's son, I don't think he wouldn't wear that.
First of all, they were all out of the extra small shirts that I was trying to order, so this was all they had.
Where did you order though?
We got it from. It's called
KanyeWest.com?
No, it's called Big Dog.
Oh, Big Dog?
Yeah,
DAWG?
No, just I think it's BIGDOGG.
But you also don't know how to spell Tuesday.
I'm not a big speller, but I don't think that has anything to do with anything.
I liked it. I felt I'm dead serious. I thought it was like artistic.
Thank you.
I was like, kind of like leave it. Like that's how I know he does it himself, and I know it's like authentic.
That was the worst decision in the world, by the way, because I edited it myself. I did all of the sound design. I
That's
did all of the
sick.
scoring, and then I had to clean up the destroyed audio, which whatever version you saw, it probably was a nightmare. But I had to go use AI to extract the wind and all those things and try to salvage what was left. But it took me literally 2 months to edit that, and I'm still editing it. But nightmare.
When do you know it's done? I was Da Vinci.
It's
said,
never done. It's only abandoned. My uncle actually was the one who came up with that. So
I
it's a
think it was
family relic.
Michelangelo.
Oh, well,
But that guy was a liar also.
Really?
Yeah.
He invented the helicopter, right?
No, he inhaled so much paint from the Sistine Chapel also that he was off.
But I mean,
what?
we're inhaling worse stuff.
They were
in this
also
era.
all pedophiles. They were just drawing
You
little
really
naked
love the
babies.
pedos.
I don't love
It's like every other sentence is like pedophile this, pedophile that, and I start to wonder.
I just feel like
It's a big part. It's like a 40% of your
Yes,
brain
yes.
occupancy.
It's also like 40% of the people in office. So I just feel like I need to kind of just remind everyone they're still pedophiles and let's not drop it
That's
anytime
very
soon.
valid. I see
Doesn't
where
it
you're
feel
going
like
with
it the whole like everyone's a pedophile like it kind of came and went?
Right. But I'm sure a lot of people in your circle are, so that would make sense for someone like you.
You know what? Maybe. I guess I'm kind of trying to understand. My main question for you is going to reveal how toxic I am, and my understanding is of like why people perform. It seems like your parents love you. Am I wrong? Because it's odd that parents that love their child make one that's like a brilliant artist.
My parents are actually more like my friends than my parents at this point.
Mm-hmm.
When we went to Antarctica, I was there for a year. They came and they tried to basically save me. They were very concerned. And when they came out, we actually had a few moments that were really special. And one of those moments, we did ecstasy during an ambient set. I played an ambient DJ set, and there was a shaman there and all these things. It was so beautiful, sound baths. And my parents are the kind of people that like we go to the hot springs and my mom brings a big chocolate bar of mushrooms. And she's like, who wants to take mushrooms? And I'm like, Mom.
Do you think she takes this medicine to cope with the fact that you're her son?
I would not be surprised. Maybe she was like, if we get him high enough, maybe he'll have an overdose.
But isn't ecstasy, I'm such a dork, I've never done ecstasy. Is that more of a...
It's a very emotional drug. You open up your heart in a way like never. It's a truth serum.
Okay.
You'll say everything that you shouldn't, but you
I do
need
that.
to.
And that's
Right, and you were kind of like
brand.
stuck on that.
Yeah.
You think it was something that was damaged in your brain early on?
I actually think there's something damaged about people's brains when they don't say
Right, that's
what's
true.
true.
I love
Do you know what I
that.
mean?
Yeah.
There's this thing where everyone's like, oh, like, shh. let's protect the pedophile. Like it's I
Right,
think
and there
it's
you go
weird.
back to the pedophile.
Yeah. I'm just trying to think about this. It's more of like it's not a presence of brain damage, although I do have that, but it's more of a presence of like a Tourette's type of thing. It's like I have to say, growing up in an alcoholic home, you like want to just say the thing because everyone's just
You grew up in what?
like alcoholic home where like no one's telling the truth and no one can.
That actually explains a lot.
Does it?
I think so. Because you were born when your mom was hitting the booze.
You'd think I'd be smaller.
Right.
I know.
But you seem strong. You seem fit. You're doing a pretty strong workout regimen.
Appreciate that. Thank you.
You're in great shape right now. How do you do it?
I appreciate that.
You're not on the Ozempic, right?
No, I don't
Me neither.
do it.
Everyone says,
No.
"Oh, Oliver, you're on." I'm like, bruh. If I was on Ozempic, I would look a lot better than this.
No,
I don't condone it.
I'm not.
You know how bad it is for you? You know how many side effects are coming from it? And then basically
Yeah.
the people are, the crazy part is that the company that makes Ozempic, they're making all the medicines that will help solve the side effects.
Of course, it's whack-a-mole.
yeah.
Those are the real business people, dude.
I
They
know,
get it.
geniuses.
You know?
Genius.
But okay,
It's
I want to
genius.
know about in your travels, because I do think that like what limits us as human beings and creatives and such, you can totally take a phone call if you need to. I won't
Well,
take it personally.
can I just take this one thing?
Yeah. I'll pretend to check my phone too.
No, if you can, just bear with me. I'm almost done here.
Bear with me. I like that's a new way of saying shut up that like makes you see like.
Did you stuff it for 3 days?
Excuse me. I gotta take this. Hello?
Could you just put a in your mouth real quick? Also, I know you're not on the phone because I don't get cell reception in my house.
What's the deal with that? What is this? I feel like this is like, you know, the dark type of shit. When you go to a place and then there's no cell phone reception, you start asking questions like, what's going on here? What kind of pedo ring is being run?
Yeah.
Either right here in the pool house.
Yeah.
I don't really know what's going on. You did that on purpose.
I did it so people can't do bits.
You have so much money that I feel like you could easily just build an entire
But I don't want people to have access to me all the time. You go to like other countries, I just like make myself into like a portal.
This is the exact thing I've been trying to avoid, the prison that Whitney Cummings has built.
Well, it's
for
only a
herself.
prison if you hate being with yourself.
No, that's not true at all.
Okay.
Your life is super sad.
By the way,
I feel bad for you, dog. See, this was a litmus test.
You know what? Litmus?
Litmus.
I will donate to Reading Rainbow just to help you figure out how to spell Tuesday and say litmus. I will
Say
do
less.
it. I will do
I'm
it.
ready. I'm ready.
I will do it right now.
Well, okay.
How-
Will you
well-
pay for my Duolingo? That's what I want to know because I'm working on Spanish right now as my main language.
You've been in Mexico for 2 years and you still don't know Spanish?
Un poquito. You know how it is. I already.
Do you? Are you the guy that only hangs out with Americans in the other country?
What?
When you go to another country, you
No,
only
I've,
hang out
I've
with
been
like, the
living with my
ex-
friend Aaron Mercury, and he lives with his mom and his grandma, and we all live there together. So it's a very different vibe than whatever
Is
you're
he
thinking.
Mexican?
No, he's from Uruguay. No, he's Mexican, of course.
Mercury
Yeah.
is his last name.
It's a stage name.
Do you know his real name?
Yeah, but I'm not gonna say it on.
Okay, I'm just curious. I do feel like all these stage names, there's a chance that people are best friends and they're like, wait, what's his actual name?
For sure. Well, I have friends that I have friends that I don't refer to by the actual name because I can't remember it. But I'm not good with names.
Yes.
And the fact that I
but
actually said your name right was actually such a compliment.
Nope.
I think there's only room for 100 names.
No. You don't get to say you're not good with names. No one gets to say it. But I'm just like a faces guy. Oh, excuse me. That's my.
Okay, that's disrespectful for a person who doesn't get phone calls
That's right.
here.
But I get phone calls.
What was the phone call?
I have my own other Wi-Fi. No, that
Okay,
was my
so you got
alarm.
Starlink in the back.
I do have Starlink and portable Starlink.
Who's calling you?
That was an alarm.
That must be really important.
There was an alarm?
What is it, that the interview's over?
It was an alarm. Well, had you been on time, it would have been like, this has been an hour.
Right.
Because I don't want to hold you captive in this prison you hate so much.
What do you want to know? Because I want the hard-hitting questions like favorite color.
Sparkly blue? I already
Well-
know. Can I guess? Here, ask. You know what? I'll interview you by you asking me questions. I already know the answers.
What's the answer?
Your favorite color?
Yeah.
Lime green.
Rojo.
Do you have synesthesia?
What is that?
It's when you see music in colors or patterns.
Only when I take acid. I've had experiences, so like when I was 17 years old, I used to play in a psychedelic jam band, and I had 2 DX7 keyboards, and I would be playing the same song for like 6 hours, and my friend would bring in an LSD eyedropper. I've never told the story before, but basically what happened was everything just turns, you can see the color
It
of
went
all of it.
LSD in your eyeball.
Have you ever done it?
I've no.
It's cut with they dilute it with vodka, so it like burns really bad. But it's pretty dope.
Okay. He seems like a good friend.
I don't do acid anymore, but I used to do it a lot. And then I had my whole rebirth at Burning Man, where I ended up running naked through the desert, hitting the fence, getting cuts all over. I lost my mind, and then somehow I survived. But I was on the ground, pulling my head, trying to rip my head open to pull my brain out of my head, and that was the last time I did LSD. But I loved it. It was actually so life-changing because at that moment, it was a pivotal time in my life where it was like, I had an opportunity. I remember being on a computer at Burning Man, and someone sent me an email because
There's Wi-Fi at Burning Man?
There's computer setups, like a computer cafe where you like barter them with some ice or something like that, and they let you use the computer. And I got a show that was the biggest show of my life at that time when I was 17, and then basically, I was a drug addict, really bad at the time, and my parents kicked me out of my house.
How do you decide that?
How do you decide to be a drug
Like,
addict?
when do you know I'm an addict?
Yeah.
Like, when did you know?
You know when your parents kick you out of your house.
That's when.
In high school. They threw all my clothes out. I had a DJ. I used to be a dubstep DJ. And so my parents threw the coffin, which is like where the DJ equipment is, and they threw all the clothes under. They said, get the fuck out of here. So that's when you know something's off.
Yeah.
And there was a point where I actually had the best, sweetest setup when I had two friends. One of them was mass producer, and one of them was just a guy who moved it to the street, and I was the middleman, and one of them would drop the weed off, and he would bring a few pounds, and then the other guy would come to my house and pick it up, and I did nothing. I was just making music all day. It was a beautiful era.
Do you still smoke weed?
Only occasionally. I used to be a hardcore weed guy.
Do you think you're more, I have a hot take, at least for my brain, I think I'm less creative with it because I think it makes you think you're a little funnier than you are.
Right.
And that's not good for a comic. Like my rock bottom, the second I quit, because it was like the pandemic and we were like everyone was taking edibles and stuff. I had never done it before. And I was like, dude, I'm so funny. Like I'm funnier than ever.
Who told you that?
I'm George Carlin, like my own.
Who said that? Where are you getting this kind of feedback?
From my assistant.
Of course, right. Now that makes sense.
My assistant, my agent,
Look at this,
my manager.
You pay this guy to laugh behind
my
you.
live studio
There's a lot
audience.
of delusions.
I have a pedal.
Right.
And so I wrote out like jokes when I was stoned because I'm like, I'm so creative.
So you write your own jokes?
Of course.
I didn't take you as someone that actually
That's
would
so
write that.
interesting.
Because I was like, you're too good looking to be writing this funny of jokes. So I was like, something doesn't add up.
Thank you. I feel like you definitely write your own stuff.
I don't know what that means. What stuff? I don't do anything. I just show up wearing a big t-shirt and I'm like, okay, I hope it goes well. I got to go to the next thing now. What stuff are you referring to?
This is when I
don't do anything.
This is when I knew that weed did not make me funnier. I opened up my joke book the next morning and I wrote, maybe every country has ninjas, but Japan's are just the worst.
Wow.
Ninjas.
Wow. Was that a racist joke?
No.
You're not interchanging that word
Well,
with something else.
I would be saying that Japanese ninjas are the worst because we know about them. What if every country has ninjas?
Right. You didn't write any of this.
No, isn't it weird?
Okay.
I can't remember it, not stoned, because it's that dumb. Isn't it weird that we cut down birds' houses to make bird houses?
You lost me with that one.
No, birds.
Say it again.
Isn't it weird, already a hack, that we cut down birds' houses to make bird houses?
Right. That's crazy. That's actually insane. I think that's genius. It's not funny, but it's genius.
That's my brand.
So the ninja thing, not so much, but that one,
I can't have people in the audience going, "That's genius!" Like it has to be an involuntary.
But I've
laugh.
seen it. I've seen it. They do this. They go, yeah.
Nope. We're not doing rallies.
I went to some comedy shows last few nights. I've seen.
No snapping. That's not what we're doing. Not good point.
Yeah.
We're doing laughter.
You're the birdhouse lady.
Yeah.
I've seen you. You're the birdhouse lady.
Ninja
Right.
lady. So not for me. Not for me.
How many fucking calls are you gonna get?
And that's not a.
What is that alarm for?
This is actually crazy. I've never had this happen.
That's
Pat,
so strange.
Name
yeah.
it. Has
You
this
never
ever
had one guest that showed up late?
I usually don't do alarms, but I know that you have a tight schedule and you're like an animal.
Stop.
Let me ask you a couple questions. Who did you vote for? Kidding.
I didn't
I'm
vote.
Not,
By the way,
You don't have to answer.
also the fact that I didn't vote is so embarrassing. So I say that with just shame. But also, I haven't been living in America for so long. Like I lived 1 year during COVID, but I haven't been here, and I am so repulsed by all of the politics. I'm not going to get into any of it, but it's so dark and so gross that I've been to places where people are scared to be able to say anything about their president, so I know the privilege I have. I love America because I can say F America, and I love America because of that. And I said that to I was directing a bank commercial in Spain, and they were like, what do you think of America? I was like, well, I love America because I can say fuck America and I love America in the same sense.
Yeah.
They're like, haha, such an American thing to say. And then I was like, Have you been to Tajikistan? Have you been to certain places where people's lives are going to be seriously threatened? And I don't even think we can use this in the podcast, but what I can say is we're lucky to be able to have freedom of speech. That's a real fucking privilege. And to be able to vote is a real fucking privilege. I used to say cheat through school, do this. And when I went to places where people weren't allowed to go to school because of the laws in their country, I weeped. I found out how fucking embarrassing it is for me to say, yeah, cheat through school. But I do think that there is a genius to cheating. And I would have all these different scams, all these different ways to do it. And that allowed me to do...
I'm sorry. It's called con art.
Right, for sure.
For a reason, because it's an art.
It is. But the beautiful thing of it is it allowed me to do what I really wanted to do, and I could make all the music and do all the kind of videos I wanted to do because I did way less schoolwork. And I'm not advising that, but if you're listening to this and you're a kid in school, you need to stop. You need to drop out. You need to not do your homework. You need to cheat as much as you can. If you want to be like me, you're not going to listen to your parents. Sorry, what were you saying?
You're due for like a side hustle.
Oh, I've got plenty.
Okay, but we got to chill with the side hustles, okay?
Oh, it's too many.
Do you know what I mean? It's like, it to me just lets me know that you don't have real friends.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? That are no one.
Thanks for bringing it up, Whit.
You know when like all of a sudden.
Thanks for the reminder.
Someone just has like a vegan, you know, like burger.
A vegan, like a vegan rotisserie chicken.
Yeah, and you're just like, dude, you have no friends if you went to that many meetings about this.
Right.
And it's like
It's kind of like AA.
Tana Mojo one time was like, should I start this taco business? And I was like, dude, no. No, she's like, well, everyone thinks it's a good idea. I'm like, you fire everyone that works with you.
I wouldn't go that far.
A woman's not going to start a taco place.
Why do you always have to make it members
pink
women?
Taco,
She could do anything. Tana could do whatever she puts her mind to.
Agree,
and
but
it's
that
people like
doesn't
you
mean
that
you
are holding
should.
the whole system down.
It doesn't mean she should.
You are the kind of person. You know, it makes me fucking sick.
And you know
that
what
would
else?
Say some shit
you know
like
what?
that.
You know what else?
What?
Okay, girl, get ready for the lawsuits that are going to be coming from salmonella taco deliveries. I mean, isn't Dobrik in Guantanamo Bay from the pizza place? Stop owning restaurants. It's such a bad idea.
You think so?
Yeah. Didn't one of the D'Amelios? Who has the Alani energy drink?
You'll end up in a restaurant.
Hawk Tua with her. She was killing it till she had the coin. Don't
bring that up.
Why not?
Because
it's a
that's not a good example.
It's
you know how many incredible female entrepreneurs are in the world? Have you met one?
Okay, many.
You are one. And by the way, you're a legendary entrepreneur. Congrats on everything. Congrats on taking the money from Saudi and putting it into this beautiful home. You have to cut that?
I don't have to cut that, but I didn't put it in this beautiful home. Okay. I put it into You
put it into other female entrepreneurs.
You know what I do?
Get the record straight. Look at that camera.
I'm sorry. I don't see gender like you do. Okay. I'm not like a backwards, toxic white man. I don't see gender, so I don't think like that.
Right.
What is the most transformative, like, cultural experience you've had that made you learn about yourself?
For sure.
Or your
definitely,
privilege. Let's talk about your privilege.
For sure. And I'm so privileged that I can't even answer this question without saying that to start it off. But I got a DM one time from the Maasai tribe. They're called the Maasai Boys. They're the most legendary guys. They have an Instagram where they like try out different types of like foods or things. They like drink Jägermeister and like, Yoga Master. Like, and they just try things out because they've never experienced any of it. Sick. And they invited me. They're like,
where's this tribe? Is it in
Tanzania?
Whoa.
Yeah, they're basically a nomad tribe between Kenya, Tanzania, and some of the surrounding countries. But I spent time with them. They DM me. They're like, come live with us. And I was like,
ooh, I want to see this Netflix documentary in 10 years.
We filmed the documentary of it.
What?
Yeah, and I played a concert for them, and I rented from some local guys in town, some Swahili guys. I rented a generator and speakers. I put on a concert for them. And they didn't even know how to dance to the music because they had never heard beats like that. But it was so f***ing epic. We stayed in the poo huts with them. And the crazy part is this sounds like so like touristy bullshit, but this is like something where they hit up a bunch of people that were like, they wanted other people to come, like me, I Show Speed, a couple different people who are influencers, and they're like, come with us, like come stay with us. And no one else actually would do it. I was like the only guy that was crazy enough to come. I'm not even crazy, but it was so beautiful. It was the most transformative thing. I stayed in the poo huts, which are built by the mamas. When they get pregnant, they basically build a poo hut. And then so I was staying in one of those I stayed for about a month, and it was such a transformative experience. Getting to live there, there's no running water, there's no electricity. You're really roughing it. You're sleeping on a pile of dirt inside of a poo hut.
And what's happening in your brain? Are you like, as an artist, the wheels are turning and you're like writing things down in a journal, or are you just trying to stay in the present moment?
That's one of the things that I think is a misconception. People are like, if you're filming something, then you're not really experiencing it. But I've found, because I've mostly not filmed all my travels, very few
I think
of
it's the only
been-
time I can turn my ADD off and be in the moment.
Well, for me, it's really just special because it pushes me so far out of my comfort zone. If I'm not filming, I'm less likely to go reach out to these kids in the middle of a field in India and be like, can I play this game with you? So it's brought me into so many unique, crazy conversations. I'm less likely to go up to a stranger and start dancing with them on the street.
Yeah,
you know what I
because
mean?
it's like,
So-
you know, it's for some weird reason, most of the things we do around strangers, if we don't have a camera, it's creepy and weird.
Right.
You can't be like, can I
Well,
come
for
dance
you,
with you?
not for me.
Well, no, I mean, you can't just go up to someone.
I get the creepy vibe for sure, and I get that from you, but I'm saying for me,
Do
it's
I
kinda
have
different.
like teacher that sleeps with her student energy? Just tell me the truth. I can
Of
take it. I can take
you
it.
for sure
You
do, but that's a
sure?
compliment.
I
No,
agree.
I guess that's not a compliment. Maybe something else. You give
Who
like,
gets away with it?
right.
Right?
You get the like King Cougar vibes, you know, Queen Cougar.
I like that.
That's like,
But
so it's not. I'm not getting the pedo thing as much as you. I feel like you're really invested in the whole pedo thing.
I'm
But-
not invested. I
'cause
just think
it always comes
it's
back.
weird how many there are.
Well, you would know better than me. I'm not interfacing with them.
I-
So it's got to be.
Did you- are
there
you
could be a
so-
whole. You should do it. You should do your next interview with a bunch of pedophiles. I think this is the wrong time.
I think, did you not go through the Epstein files?
I did not,
obsessively
because there was
like
so
I
much
did?
released,
Oh,
and I
yeah.
wasn't in America. And I feel like when they release that much, it's almost just like, all right, well,
I kind of divide
Too
people
much.
not left and right, black, white, gay, straight through. Did you go through the Epstein files or did you? Because your brain
not.
is forever changed if you went through it.
I didn't go through it. But also,
You see
I
everything
can
through the
only-
lens of like creeps.
Yeah.
Because you realize that like stores that we shop at were like owned by pedophiles, like Victoria's Secret
Right.
and the
Well,
Limited
the
and
stores you shop at, for sure.
Abercrombie. Yeah. Because I'm just trying to look so young, me and Abercrombie.
The shirts that I'm getting, they're not pedophiles, okay? This
Yeah.
is made for a fucking
You got-
600-pound
that's
man,
the-
okay?
That's from Bed
There's
Bath
no
and
kids
Beyond.
wearing this shirt,
That's the
okay?
Beyond from Bed Bath and Beyond. That shirt is in that section.
I love Bed Bath & Beyond.
Me too.
You know, I haven't been for like 10 years.
Oh yeah, because they probably don't have them other places, or is it only American?
I don't live anywhere, so it's kind of pointless.
So
but I
you-
love the place. And sometimes I'll just walk through
Are
them
you
just-
nomadic?
Yeah. Not by choice.
Are you ever gonna have a wife?
I would love that, yeah. I'm working on that right now.
How?
I'm putting in the motions.
What does that mean?
It means I'm thinking about
Ordering one? Oh.
different countries, different parts. None of them know about each other.
Oh, like I like that because you know people will like decide they're gonna date someone's job.
Is that what happened to you?
No, I
You're
don't
like,
do
I
that.
need a skateboarder now.
No, by the way, my whole thing was no athletes. I always said no athletes, no athletes.
But
ever, ever,
athletes are better than musicians.
ever. Well, nothing's worse than musicians.
Right, and they're the bottom
But
tier. That's like the bottom
then
of the pyramid.
magicians, not great either. But-
Magicians, that's, now you're getting back into the pedo thing.
okay.
When you go there, now you're, okay, now you're I see where you're going. You're
you know
circling
what?
back.
I didn't even think of magicians as pedophiles. Now you just ruined magicians for me.
Well, I'm a big fan of Chris Angel, so I'm not going to say they're bad. And David Blaine may be the greatest performance artist of our time.
Have you seen Chris Angel in person?
I am such a big fan. I actually do a trick. I don't know if I have
I feel like he's great.
Check this out.
I feel like he's great in person
He must be.
and like jokes on all of us.
I don't know if you saw his show. Did you?
Mind Freak?
Yeah.
I didn't.
So check this out. This is a trick I learned from Chris Angel.
Is he the true religion genes of people?
Fuck.
Was that your
I'll have
Nuva
to
ring?
cut that out.
Oh, no, it's. Is that a light? What is that?
Mind freak.
Okay. You know we're in a fire zone.
Can we cut that out?
No, I don't think we can.
That was bad.
It's not. We don't have
But
the
you're
software.
supposed to do this thing where he would go like,
With the lighter? I don't even think.
I didn't rehearse.
If you don't get
But
a
he
paid
does
partnership with Bic, I can't help you.
I love Bic.
Dude, Bic is honestly.
You smoke?
I don't.
That's so gross. I'm glad you don't. I don't either.
Is it unattractive when girls smoke?
It depends if you smoke or not.
No, but I mean,
So if you're smoking, then it's great, and if you're not, it's horrible.
if you're into a girl and she smokes, or you're
Well,
like,
yeah, that's how I look at it. I'm like, if she smokes, she can't, but I can't.
or
Is
you're
that what
like,
getting at?
or like she has bad judgment. This is a good low self-esteem. This is good. I'll like
This could work.
this could work. I can't be with a girl that makes good decisions.
Chris Cole,
My guy,
the fucking legend.
skateboarder.
Wait, you actually know him?
No one really knows anyone.
It's one of those PR relationships, right?
Imagine his Instagram was all him falling. It was like I was like,
But that's the best.
but I'm like, good for
That
this.
means he's real.
Look for this. Look good for him.
Yeah.
He's trying out skateboarding.
He's trying to learn.
Yeah.
trying
Like
to
I
learn how
didn't
to
know
do
that
it.
if you're like a great skateboarder, you show the falls also.
Yeah, well, that's the best part. That's what we watch it for.
Ugh.
We want to see someone.
He's so good at falling though. He'll just like he kind of like just knows how to.
Kind of got like a gelatin structure to him.
He's a husky, and he doesn't have a skateboard body. You've studied his body.
He looks like he kind of looks like
He's husky.
Humpty Dumpty vibes.
Yeah, kind of. After broken a million pieces.
I know. Picking up the pieces,
You know.
and then you're there to pick up the pieces.
That's it.
But what was the correlation between skateboarding and comedy? Because I totally missed that.
Oh, they're super similar, just in the trajectory of it. Like you start in parking lots, you like tour in vans, you make no money. It's but it's a solo thing, whereas like team sports guys, bad news to date. Solo sports guys usually didn't have dads.
So he didn't have a dad?
No.
Okay. And did you have a dad?
Do any skateboarders?
Some do, yeah.
Really?
I had a dad. I used to skate.
But he was like not.
My dad.
You
was
weren't
amazing.
killing it with him though.
Killing what?
Like he was like could take you or leave you.
Who?
Your dad?
My dad was my best friend.
Okay. But he didn't want to be your dad. He wanted to be your best friend.
No, I wanted to be my best friend.
Okay.
I didn't want him to be telling me to do this and do that.
Nothing's weirder than when people want to be best friends with their kids.
Really? No, they didn't want to be. It just became that way because they're so fucking cool.
Yeah, they're sick.
We went to so many amazing places. That is the most beautiful thing because are your parents still alive?
No.
Really? Mm-hmm. Are you for real?
Yeah.
So I'm just trying to enjoy every moment I can with
You
them.
should.
Because it's so, every moment I'm like, the fact that we could do this now, let's do it.
Love that so much about you. I feel like it's so popular now to be like, my parents are trash. Like people are trying to like,
Who are the people you're hanging out with?
dude, I'm normal.
I have never met anyone who said that. My parents are so trash.
What? Do you? No, I feel like this is everything. It's like my dad
You-
voted for
you're
this
with the
guy.
bad crowd.
You do.
You're with the bad
well,
crowd.
stand-up comics.
What is
Like,
this,
none
Bobby
of-
Lee said
You
this?
don't become a stand-up comic who like for a living goes to make drunk people love you if you weren't raised by drunk people that didn't love you.
Right.
We spent a lot of time being like, what about this? What about this? Does this make you laugh? And trying to sort of like, calm down chaotic situations as kids. Sorry I had trauma.
And you said you stopped therapy?
I go in and out. I think sometimes therapy makes you too self-obsessed.
Yeah, I get that vibe from you as well.
No, I don't. Okay.
No, I'm joking.
Fair.
You seem like
Fair.
Well, do you feel like you have an ego?
I think everyone has an ego, but the ego comes up when you feel rejected or embarrassed or something.
Perhaps. I don't have one. I'm very humble.
Which one of you? Because the
human-
alter ego should not be humble.
For sure.
Right? And should have a big ego.
Well, I think people, they often think, like, anyone in a place of success, like, oh my God, like, maybe the idea of talent or whatever that shit is, it's actually not a real concept. It's a construct. It's like, okay, what is talent? It's just like someone who found passion and they found something that they loved enough that they could basically let it consume them. And it looks very selfish in some ways and maybe self-absorbed, but it's really selfless. It's like to crucify yourself. You give your soul. I traded my entire life to be able to do music as a job. I had nothing. I didn't go outside for years. I missed my whole 20s. I missed.
Yeah.
The 30s.
Though,
I'm having
but don't
the
you
time
think
of
you
my
age
life.
at the what is it? You freeze at the age you become famous.
I don't know about
And
that.
then
I
you-
never got famous. How old do you feel? Do you feel like you got stunted when you became famous?
I don't think I got stunted necessarily, but
yeah.
you kind of freeze because subconsciously you go, "This is what worked."
Yeah, I stopped growing when I got famous.
That's
that
it.
was the thing.
Like,
but I wasn't an emotional.
I was wearing the same sneakers. Like I wouldn't change shit. Like I was just like, "This is what worked," subconsciously.
So you wear the same outfit every day.
I used to kind
I
of
do
do
that.
that. Yeah.
So I'm
Yeah,
probably
that's
where you
also
were.
autism. But
How old are you?
43.
You aged amazing. What do I have to do to
Thank
be able
you.
to get the regimen proper?
I do lasers, and I actually don't do Botox because I think it makes you look older. I used to
It
do
does,
it.
for sure.
I used to do it, and I think it made me look older.
Crazy.
Because now, when you see girls with Botox, sometimes you're like, I don't know if you're 50 or 20. Like I can't tell.
Right. They all start looking the same.
Yeah, so I started doing lasers and you look good. You look fucking good,
Stop,
dude.
you're just saying
You
that.
do.
I feel
It's at
good.
72% Mexican.
I'm saying 100%. We can't put in the 72%.
I think you should get a little Botox.
What does that
like
mean?
A little,
I was gonna do the nose augmentation surgery to
I
make my nose
wouldn't
bigger.
do that.
I wanted
wouldn't
to.
do it.
Why?
No.
Just think about it. Everyone's trying to get smaller, look more proportional. I'm trying to get the proportions way off. I'm an absurdist.
Yeah.
I love the dramatic size
Sure.
differences. So
Salvador
like bigger
Dali
ears, yeah.
coded.
Dali is, I don't know enough about it all, but he definitely was the surrealist.
He's the guy.
He was
Jean
one of the
Baudrillard
innovators.
fan?
Jean who?
Jean Baudrillard. I'm going to take you down to my library.
What
See,
is
I
it?
am a creepy teacher.
Really?
No.
You seem, I'm getting that kind of vibe from you. And what does your boyfriend think of this? Or fiance?
Fiance.
Or soon to be?
soon to be husband.
And you
we
guys
are
are gonna-
looking for a wedding act. Do you do weddings? Would
I do.
You?
Yes, I do.
Have you?
I'm not cheap though.
I'm a fan of you, dude.
Stop. You
Dude,
can't just, you say that
such
to
a fan. No, I
every
really
guest.
don't.
What does a fan mean? What
I
does that
just
mean?
like your ethos. I like your energy. I like your success. I believe you deserve your success. That doesn't happen often.
Stop.
I just want you to know this has never ended well for anyone.
Yeah.
Best case scenario, Whitney Houston bathtub.
I would be.
Do you know what I mean?
I prefer the volcano thing, but
You got.
bathtub would be dope.
I
I love a good bath. That'd be a great way to go.
You know what I mean? This is a level of success that has never ended well for truly anyone.
I'm not even successful. You might be mixing me up with someone else.
Okay.
Do you know what I do?
I do.
You thought I had other
Do
writers,
you?
but I don't.
Do
What?
you?
Do I know what you do?
Do you?
You're an actress.
Do you know what you do?
What do I do?
When you're ready to go to rehab, I've got your person.
Thank you.
No home doctors,
Mm-hmm.
no home infusions.
What about home births?
No.
In the
no.
hot tub.
No. Well, as long as I can have the stem cells.
Really?
In a serum.
You want it?
I mean, I
You know
gotta have a
what?
plan.
My parents, they ate my placenta. They made a placenta pie.
You know,
is that what you're talking about?
That is unfair.
That's an SC local thing. They took a part of me and they consumed it, and I took a part of them.
Can I just ask you one thing about Santa Cruz?
You can ask me, of course.
Isn't there something called the mystery pit or the mystery
Mystery
hole?
spot, yeah.
What's up with the mystery
So
spot?
it's crazy. I'm so happy you have these amazing questions. I never went, but it looks crazy.
You've never been?
No.
I just feel like you're uniquely a product of Santa Cruz.
For sure, I'm at SC Loc. I hold it down for the bagel.
Are you in a rush?
Bagelry Santa Cruz. I want free bagels for life, and when I'm going there, I'm expecting it. Mm-hmm. But anyways, what was the question?
It seems like you're in a rush. You just abbreviated local. It seems
Let
like
me see what time it is.
Yeah, it's 3:00. We have to wrap.
Is it
up.
actually 3?
I know.
I think I have a little moment.
I'm good.
I know. Actually,
I feel like
we got it.
covered it.
I think
Like,
so.
I feel like we're good.
That's a good question to end on. The mystery spot. You really know Santa Cruz.
I do have to get on this Zoom,
Okay, cool.
but
cool,
I can
cool.
make them. They can chill.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I have another thing to go to as well. I'm very busy right
Yeah,
now.
no, I get clear. I have to just tell them like I'm
No.
sorry.
Let's wrap it up.
We
I'm
can
over
keep
this.
going,
This is getting
though.
boring now.
I'm just.
Like, you think you're bored? I've been bored the whole fucking
No,
time.
I'm actually not bored. We're still podcasting, and I know
Well,
I'm trying to.
Let's wrap it up.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
guys, hey, sorry, Whitney can't make it today. She's going through a bit of some hardship financially. She needs more money from Saudi Arabia. If you guys can plug her in, we need to get her to the Royal Prince. His Majesty needs to be addressed. Thank you so much. I'm so sorry she can't make it.
And Oliver, I'm so sorry that you weren't invited to perform in Saudi Arabia.
Oh, no,
Radio
I've been
Comedy
invited. I
Festival.
turned it down.
Oh, yeah?